Testing, testing.
Gonzales.
I simply want to remind you of a guy. I don't know if y'all remember the guy. I'm getting a lot of echo. I don't know if y'all remember the guy. He crashed his plane into the IRS building. You know, it happened a couple of years back. So I don't know if y'all remember that or heard of that, but so what's kind of crazy is I was working up north. I remember, I looked up, I saw the plane, and I was like, man, that plane is flying low. And something, I don't know if it was my conscience or what, but something, I was like, something's wrong. But anyways, I seen the plane, and so from where I was working, probably, I don't know how many, like a mile away was the IRS building. So anyways, when I found out what happened, I was like, why would this person, why would he give up his life? Why would he, lose his soul? And so, I read into the investigation, and what they found was that he actually was a successful man. He owned 2 businesses. He was doing really good in his life, very educated, had a lot of money, but I don't know where he went wrong. He lost his company, both companies. He went into debt, and then he owed IRS money, and so he blamed the IRS. He was dealing with failure, and so when the police went to his house, they found on his computer, they found a suicide note. In the suicide note, it said, things won't change. Why try? And so in his suicide note, he wrote that for 27 days. And then on the 28th day, he went and took his life. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the thoughts or plans that I have for you, thoughts of peace, not of evil, to give you a future and to give you a hope." This guy, he lost all hope. They also said that if I remember correctly, right before he went to go get his plane, he got his wife, tied her up, and lit the house on fire. And luckily the neighbor, was there and went and saved the wife. But this guy, I think about how 27 days go by, and if you can imagine with me, there you are, 27 days. Each day, you write your suicide note. Okay, you don't do it. I really don't believe that this man, that he wanted to take his life. I do not believe that. I believe them 27 days, he was looking for hope. See, but the lie is, things won't never change, even if you try. In his suicide note, he said, why try? Things won't change. Jeremiah 29:11 says, God says, I want to give you a future and a hope. One of the reasons I'm speaking about this is because I really believe that Jesus is that hope tonight.
Amen.
It doesn't matter whatever the situation is, you do not have to believe the lie that things will never change, that no matter what you try, you'll remain in the same situation, that the situation, won't change. Jesus, what he did on the cross, he shed his blood, he died for our sins. Jesus paid the price. And so, I was thinking about how, I was like, man, this might be far-fetched. But I also was thinking how close to home this is, because what is it? The loss of hope. Also, well, the loss of hope brings death. And that death might be the lack of joy, the lack of peace. You know, you could be living your life dead, not having no joy, not having no peace. And that the peace is only found in Jesus. It's only, you know, when we repent of sin, ask Jesus Christ inside our hearts. Say, Jesus, you know, the skit, he came up here, and if you looked, the last one was hopelessness. And so he got here, he got Joey, the actor, whatever his name was right here. And he said, God, please help me. You know, he cried out with all his heart, you know, God, change me. I don't want to scream it out, but, you know, I'm trying to keep my voice low. What is it? So if we can have every head bowed, and if that's you tonight, you know, the reason why it's close to home, because inside your heart, inside your mind, as this guy was saying, he was saying, you know, I'm looking for hope. I want change. If you're willing to get, you know, down on your knees, you're willing to do like Joey did,